Today,
we're in Morelia! You just having a good time out here in Morelia. Wow, what is this blue wall?
Casa Chica, okay?
All right. Yes, indeed. This beautiful one-bedroom apartment here in wonderful, beautiful Morelia is where we ended up. But I got to tell you guys, our pathway here was anything but easy. Let's moonwalk through the steps we took to land in this apartment while we tell you about this beautiful city of Morelia.
Our kitchen.
I hate this place so much. I hate this Airbnb. It's tiny, it smells, it's not for me. But I just wanted to say for the record, I hate this place.
Coming to Morelia, it was not love at first sight.
Not hardly. It wasn't even a flicker of a flame, y'all.
Look, and I will tell you why. We pulled into the city in the early evenings. The north of the city is different from the central or the south of the city.
From the bus station to the to our Airbnb, we rode through hood after hood after hood after hood after hood. So our very first reaction was not a very good one. It was almost damn near fear.
I was like, oh, okay, this is Morelia. But you know, we let the adventures of the night just kind of take their direction.
When we arrived in Morelia, it was pretty late and we were starving. We spotted a bar a couple of rooftops from our own rooftop. So we figured we'd pop over there and enjoy a couple of beers and call it a night. But when we got there, we found out this restaurant was serving up a little bit more than chicken nuggets and beer. Really enjoyed spending some time with the people of Morelia on this rooftop. We had a really good head nodding, conversational evening. We done ended up at the turn-up spot for real.
Definitely a turn-up spot.
Oh, it's a turn-up spot. Everybody getting hot. It's outside. We're outdoors.
People came with an ashtray on there.
Yeah. Right down the street from the crib. But it's the only food that we have in the area that I'm gonna eat. We're gonna turn up a little bit, settle in for the evening, and check in with y'all in the morning.
We let the adventures of the night just kind of take their direction.
Yep.
And we were looking forward to seeing what the morning was going to bring in Morelia. You guys, we are in Morelia in the state of Michoacan. We're at our Airbnb, which is an interesting location, but getting up this morning, the weather is really nice and cool, and we're going to explore a little bit of Centro.
The morning we came downtown, came down to Centro, and honestly, we were blown away. Yeah. This city stands out in regards to the beauty. It was like outstanding.
It is a beautiful city with a beautiful historic Centro. Like all of the buildings in Centro are well preserved. Actually, the whole city of Morelia has been designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Yep. So there's a lot of beauty to be found, but we find ourselves getting voluntarily lost up and down the streets of Centro.
So our mission this morning was to come down and get some footage for Dia los Muertos, and we just get caught up every time we come down to Centro because it's so freaking gorgeous. 11 o'clock we're supposed to be heading back to the house. It's like 2 o'clock right now, so what you gonna do?
You're just surrounded by these beautiful pink query stone buildings. The sidewalks are nice and wide and clean.
Super wide roadways.
It's just super easy to stroll and enjoy.
Let's give a quick chat about the cathedrals down here, man. Freaking gorgeous!
Yeah, they're all really gorgeous. There's one behind us. It's the principal cathedral, the Morelia Cathedral. It's huge, it's beautiful, it's pink query stone. It sets the tone for the historic center.
There's this big plaza down here, and it's different than all the other plazas I've been to because it's super wide. You can see a horse and a carriage being drawn around this plaza. And it's super duper clean. It's been not just maintained, but you can tell somebody comes out here and scrubs these things on a regular basis.
Yeah.
This whole Centro area is pristine, you guys. We've been to a lot of cities that people call clean, but this one, ain't taking seconds to nobody.
If you're coming to Morelia, you definitely have to head to the Centro of Centro.
You got to.
That is, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful spaces in Morelia. That whole square is lined with restaurants that have indoor and outdoor seating and hotels. It's just a beautiful place to kind of enjoy an afternoon, a morning or an evening.
It's made to enjoy. This has been known as the most Spanish city in all of Mexico, and I get it.
Usually, we do our research before coming to a city, and with our move, I just really haven't had the time to check out or find out like what to expect when coming to Morelia, and I was really just going off of what people have shared with us.
Yeah, man, what's up?
This is for you. There's where I work in Tulum, Mexico.
Okay.
Someday you go there, that's discount card.
Man, I appreciate it. What do you do there?
Coffee.
Coffee. Oh, bro.
Thank you.
All right, man.
That was really nice.
Someday you go to Tulum, Mexico. I hope to see you there, and you have your discount.
We'll be through there. We'll
All
see
right,
you,
we
man.
have
Thank
friends.
you.
Probably see you again.
Until later, exactly. Until next time, brother.
Thank you.
Hasta luego.
Cool people, man.
I gotta tell you, like this is our second interaction this morning. Shout out to Victor out there, right? We in the house, you guys, in the place to be, and we definitely have some distinct impressions. And we're gonna tell you guys all about those impressions coming up now. Good? One more intro. I like to do. What's up?
Do you remember me from Greenland?
Yes, I do, bro. What's up,
Yes.
man? I got me a drone now. Dap it up, brother.
So
you are
funny.
everywhere.
We all look different without the masks on.
Wow.
Here because my
Oh, well, congratulations, brother.
thank you and my wife lives.
Hold on, come on camera. My guy,
What do
this
you want
guy
to?
gave us some drone footage back
wait.
in.
Querétaro.
We met this gentleman back in
Querétaro.
Querétaro, and he's here in Morelia.
It's a great pleasure to see you after all this time. Yeah.
But it was really cool running into him, and congratulations to you and your lovely family,
That's
Victor.
what's up. It's just cool getting friends like from different places
Yeah.
all over Mexico, running into people, and just being open to friendship. So.
Yo, those drone shots from that Querétaro video came from Victor.
True. You know what? Shout out to everybody that we've met. Shout out to all of our subscribers. Shout out to all of our Patreons and the people who buy us coffees. Let me tell you something. We're not just out here spewing whatever. We are really trying to build sincere
Definitely.
relationships and connections with people. So
You
if
see
you
us on
can't
the
connect,
street.
you see us on the street, get at us.
Speaking of, we had just met Michelle, who had been talking to us the night before about Morelia.
Yep.
And we were walking down the street yesterday morning, and we
Boom.
hear Yarbros.
Yeah, bro. And you don't think, you know what I'm saying? I'm in Mexico. Don't nobody know me. So we're just walking down the street. Yarbros, Yarbros. Like, that's definitely my name. Who is that? So we have a meetup this morning with some fellow expatriates who are here. So
Yep.
that's cool. It's really cool. Completely off topic, but completely Morelia.
I've heard Michoacan be called the soul of Mexico, and I'm hoping that during our visit here, we'll find out why. What I do seem to see here is that Morelia is very, very popular amongst Mexican citizens and nationals as they travel here, not so much on the radar of international travelers. So it's probably cool that
That's
it's
the truth.
still a bit of a secret
That's the truth.
for the international tourists who have found this place and call it home now.
It's just nice. This is about the third or fourth coffee shop we've eaten in down here in Central.
Oh, so we are at La Guarecita. La Guarecita is a cool cafe. We're sitting out on the terrace right now, and we're the only people up here, so that's nice. But downstairs is packed,
Yeah,
man.
which is why
it
we're
is
up
a
here.
great cafe. There are weekly meetings here for people in the expat community if you're plugged into the know. But it's like a block and a half off of the main cathedral right behind it. So even coming down to this cafe is a beautiful stroll.
Beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna take you guys on a stroll just to show you how gorgeous this little street is. It's not even a walking street. This is just a side street to get to this cafe, but it's freaking gorgeous, all right? You forget about it.
But I think honestly overall I can say that I'm definitely surprised. And being here, I can see why people fall in love with Morelia. Parts of the international community that we've met here, I can understand why
They are
came
completely in
and
love.
why they stayed.
I heard so many different things about the city, so many beautiful things about the city, bad things about the state. And I really wanted to come here to set my own eyes on it. I feel safe here. I'm peace.
Now, I will tell you, you know, we're ranting and raving about this city, but when we pulled up to this city the
Oh,
first
Jesus,
night,
let me tell you.
we were like, I don't know about Morelia. We got our Airbnb in a part of Centro.
So first we get our Uber, and the Uber tried not to pick us up because we had a lot of luggage. He
And
had
it
a
was
little
a
itty bitty
small
car.
car.
I mean, he literally tried to pull off.
He was like
And before he could open his mouth good, I started sticking the luggage in the car. So anyway, we packed tight and we rolling out. The luggage is heavy AF, heavier than anything we've ever had before. We have our weights in there and a bunch of other stuff because we're rolling on the bus.
I told our Airbnb host we were on our way, and he told me that he would start sending us pictures of the location so we can identify the building and how to get from the building to where the apartment was.
As she is in touch with the Airbnb host, I'm just looking out the window, kind of flabbergasted. We're rolling in hood after hood in succession, you guys. I'm not seeing any light. All I'm seeing is hard living.
The host is sending me pictures. They're pinging in one at a time, and
our heart is sinking with each ding of her phone, you guys.
I was like,
seriously, I ain't even exaggerating. And I saw her gift go. I was like, what you looking at, baby? And she showed me. I was like, oh man, ding. Oh man, ding, ding. Oh, we hit. So we roll up. So it's a lock, kind of let yourself in system. April gets the key. We get our luggage from the car into the interior of this compound.
He's smelling every animal that's ever been in the space. He's smelling
the
dirt that has piled up.
There's a
over
Doberman
years.
picture. There's a Doberman picture in the courtyard, and he got all kinds of crap and urine and stuff sitting right there, and the smell is permeating. I look up these steps to where I think our apartment is, and it's about 30 steps, right? We have all of our luggage. I got to carry all this luggage up these stairs. All right, I'll do this, no problem. But after I get up to the first flight, I see my wife on the freaking roof.
Yeah. We're at the top, you guys. Needless to say, it was a struggle. There was no elevator, and we were not traveling light. We were traveling kind of heavy.
No, y'all gotta feel my heart. So it was hard as hell getting all that luggage up those 30 steps. Get them up there. And then I look up and I see my wife waving down from the roof.
He was sore for a few days.
I haven't felt like that. I haven't felt my heart just drop to the bottom. And as we go into a spot that I know that we're not gonna stay in, so everything I'm moving up, all of my head is, damn, it's gotta come right back down. Anyway, that's our Airbnb story. Upon coming to Morelia, we knew that we needed to find another apartment. But our Airbnb situation made it that much more dire. So we began our hunt. But here's the dilemma. Dia de Muertos is now.
So we started checking out lots of Airbnbs, looking for different accommodations, and we were able to set up some bookings to go check some of these places out. Now the accommodations, they weren't bad. They were basic and good for us to try out, but the prices were much higher than what we were willing to pay for. For example, a 1-bedroom apartment in just kind of a regular neighborhood was going to cost us upwards of $900. Look, that's more than the high-rise we just left in Guadalajara, so we knew we weren't paying that much. Pro tip. If you are looking for housing or trying to secure housing in a city, definitely try to pull those negotiations offline. So for Airbnb, we always contacted those people and spoke with them off of the Airbnb site because there are lots of fees associated with Airbnb, and we knew that we could get a cheaper price. The place that we ended up with, for example, on Airbnb for a month was going to cost us $1,200 USD. Offline, it only cost us $400.
So the apartments we were seeing were decent apartments, man, but more importantly, the neighborhoods that we were rolling around in gave me a much better feel for the city. And I started getting seduced by this city. It wasn't just the central area that was clean, that was functional, and that had cool people, but the rest of the city as well.
That's right.
The personality of this city really started to sink into our heart. And I can see myself getting lost here and moving here easily.
So after checking out a few different apartments in a few different neighborhoods, we stumbled onto one in the neighborhood of Nueva Chapultepec, which happens to be a pretty
Primo
dope,
freaking neighborhood.
walkable, really nice neighborhood.
When she says walkable and nice, medical facilities, hospital, tons and tons and tons of restaurantes, laundromats. It's just that typical Mexico neighborhood where you have everything you need inside that barrio. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really nice. So we ended up booking them for a month. The apartment we found, although small, is clean and sufficient for our time here.
And we get a weekly maid that comes in.
Right.
It's $400, you guys, for a little bitty one-bedroom apartment, but it's really clean, it's pristine, and I'm super comfortable there. So that's the story of how we got our apartment.
Thank you guys for joining us. This is our first time in the city of Morelia, and it is a special time to be here. So we're excited to just be capturing all this, to be here and to bring it to you.
So thank you guys for joining us for this very first adventure. We appreciate it. If you like this video,
please hit that thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you know when the next video drops, and the next one is going to be amazing.
it's gonna be hot stuff, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. My name is Rondell.
My name is April.
And we are out, my people. Peace and love from the Yarbros.